The entry of two unidentified men into a girls' hostel in Osmania University is now raising concerns about the state of security on the campus. But what happened? Let's unfold this incident in today's episode of Straight Up by edX Live. On the evening of Wednesday, January 3rd, two men entered the Osmania University PhD Scholars Hostel, creating unrest among the hostelers. Students say that these men were initially spotted by the water pump workers, who then cautioned the residents of the hostel to look out for them. At 7:30 pm, these men barged into the hostel and started knocking on the doors and catcalling at the residents, who were women. Later, at around midnight, the men repeated this action. In the meanwhile, the guards of the hostel, as well as the police, were alerted. Following the arrival of the police and the inspection of the campus, these men allegedly escaped the campus at around 5 am. In response to the incident, around 20 PhD scholars, along with student unions, Students' Federation of India, All India Students' Federation, and Progressive Democratic Students' Union, staged a protest on January 4th from 11:30 am to 12:30 am of January 5th. They also raised security concerns and demanded strict measures. Kalyana Lakshmi, the director of the ladies' hostel at OU, said that the students staged the protest despite being given the assurance that the concerns will be addressed. She further detailed various security measures undertaken by the university, such as installing extra electric streetlights and clearing the bushes around the hostel compound. However, she also pointed out that this incident took place outside the compound and that the OU Vice Chancellor had sanctioned their requests to install fencing around the compound. Today, at around 10:30 am, OU's Vice Chancellor convened a meeting with the scholars to address their concerns, along with security guards, the electricity department, and other officials. Lata Vishwajan, a scholar from the sociology department, gives us more details of the meeting, as well as the events that transpired on the night of the incident.
Three of us witnessed the thief and alerted the security and the police by dialing 100. The security and the police arrived, questioned us, but they did not take any action. The next day we decided to protest against the lack of security measures in our hostel. We expected the university administration, such as create the caretaker and the director and the security officers, to address our concerns, but they did not show up until 11 am. We felt ignored and unsafe in our hostel. The university administration, including the vice chancellor, the registrar, and the director, visited our hostel on the morning of January 5th. They wanted to know our grievances regarding the security situation and other issues in our hostel. They promised to take the necessary actions to resolve the security problems as soon as possible. We are deeply dissatisfied with the performance of the ladies hostel director and caretaker, who have failed to fulfill their duties, and despite our repeated request, VC has not agreed to replace them with more component staff. This incident is a result of the ladies hostel director and caretaker negligence and indifference towards us. We feel very unsafe, and under their administration we demand justice and accountability for their actions.
In addition to this, Satya Neli, the General Secretary of the All India Students' Federation, articulates their demand as follows.
We demand proper investigation and culprits should be punished. And universities must be provide assurance to the female students. These incidents will not be repeated again. University must provide assurance that such kind of incidents will not be repeated again in the future. We want Osmania University to be a closed campus and restrict outsider entry into the campus. However, we also demand female patrolling from these C teams at the campus. And also, we request university authorities should not impose any sort of restrictions on the female students based on this issue.
The incident is under investigation. Meanwhile, students and student unions have been highlighting other concerns like unhygienic food provided in the hostels. This is all we have for you today. We will be back with more stories from the world of education tomorrow. Please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Mask up, stay warm, and stay safe.